God, Daddy's
What was
in the
that
building.
before?
Oh my God. Not that
Yeah,
level
just
of
that I
chaos.
can.
Broadcasting live from so many parts unknown. Joining me as always on the sticks. He's that bad dad of COD. You might know him as Muscle V. You might know him as your king of COD, but we know him as Dixie.
Yo, yo.
And our executive producer. He's the man that shirts have forgotten. He is the Pants Man.
Nah.
And our senior intern. He's the head of our IT department and director of outreach. He is the villain, Two Pops.
Morning.
And flying as high as anyone could possibly ever fly in the world. He's the high one, flying high.
Harcrack.
And you can feel
Okay.
you can feel free to ask me anything. For I'm Jeeves, and I welcome you to another edition of Call of Daddy 2. We're gonna jump right through the intro because we've already done this once. We'll get into it. Muscle V, what happened last time?
Last time on COD Daddies, our heroes once again held a drinking episode talking elections with their favorite villainous intern, Two Pops. Pantsman News, or PMN, was born as Pantsman talked about lions. Not really sure why. On to the main event, the heroes had to come up with laws that would create
Heroes.
that they would create, with the categories being a food-based law, a law that will affect less than 12 people, a clothing law, and a law of the hero's choosing. As per usual, Muscle V was the victor. As the heroes continued with Lust, the score stands as follows, with Muscle V at 44 and Jeeves at 33. Let's listen in as our heroes continue on to their next adventure.
Okay, Two Pops, did you get a promotion in the time between the failed recording we tried 2 minutes ago and this one? Because I don't remember you being the senior intern, but suddenly you're the senior intern.
That's awesome. I love it.
You can go back. You can go back and check the tape. That was said both times.
Okay.
Check the tape.
Perfect.
Not if Muscle V deleted it already.
Let's start with. Are we live right now? Let's start there.
Yeah,
we're
you
looking
are
live, fellas.
live. And I can use an invite too.
Okay. Can you invite us back into the world where you've eaten 600 turkeys?
Oh yeah, so last weekend was Friendsgiving. There was 12 people here. We drank till 5 a.m.
I don't need that many details. You started with you're on your right, heading into Thanksgiving.
Yeah, so it's second turkey this weekend. The best part is the third turkey you don't have to fucking do anything. So like,
What do you
actual
mean?
Thanksgiving day, I'm not doing anything. I'm walking in with a pie, and the girlfriend's doing a side, and I ain't doing nothing after that.
You mean you're not responsible for cooking the third turkey, not that the turkey cooks itself.
Exactly. I've already done two turkeys. I'm tapping out.
Did you DoorDash the third turkey, or who's cooking the third turkey?
The aunt and uncle are doing the third turkey, so we're showing up over there, not hosting. So we're hosting the first two turkeys.
What do you mean,
Third
aunt and
turkey we are
uncle?
not hosting.
Wait, are you going to my wife's house? My wife's parents' house?
No. Opposite side of the family.
I thought that was the. Oh, right. Yeah, I guess you have other people I don't know. Fair enough.
Yeah. First turkey was Friendsgiving. Second turkey is the girlfriend's sister and family.
Okay. We'll catch up with that again in a second. So tonight we're doing, as always with season 3, we're doing drink along episodes on Thursday. We invite you to drink along with us. One of the ways we like to facilitate drinking is with a couple of rules. Pantsman, what do you have for us tonight?
Rule 1.
And are we still broad?
We are
Still live, yeah, I can see it.
It does look live, but nothing's happening. Anyway,
it's because I'm waiting
rule
on Flying High to join here. I invited him.
I'm trying to find out how to join.
Riveting stuff.
Anyway, the rules, please.
Oh, I found it. Sorry.
Rule 1. Every time there is a kill, we drink. Every time there is a failure to kill, you drink.
No.
Every time. What?
Oh, you mean for a whole round?
Yeah. It didn't mean like every time you miss a shot.
That would be wild.
We'd be toasted. Every time we give away personal identifying information or mistake somebody's name, you take a drink. And most importantly, anytime Flying High jumps in, interrupting somebody with the craziest shit we've ever heard, we gonna take a drink.
Well, we're getting drunk tonight.
Muscle V, why is it just you and I in the squad it looked like?
Yeah, because
it's going to be...
because
Sure,
Jews isn't
Flying
ready.
High. Okay. Take a drink, everyone. And
Oh, damn it.
Flying High, can you not blow up everyone's spot, please? For
For
fuck's
the,
sake.
for the record, I just want to interrupt and say, just to be clear, it's not every time he talks we drink, just when he interrupts, which I don't think he did that time.
I accidentally said his full name.
Oh, well, we'll drink for that. I'm sorry. I thought you were doing the other thing.
Nope.
We do have a comment, by the way.
All right.
Oh, hello.
Why are you looking at that? That's
Daddy
your job,
Daddy Elon! Oh, no. Daddy
sweet.
Elon.
Daddy Elon, I got news for you.
Our old
Daddy Elon
nemesis.
says there can't be a Flying High rule because we'll all be plastered. And I got news for you, Daddy Elon. You're going to get plastered.
I assume, Daddy Elon, that's how you make all your Twitter decisions, is after Flying High's made a crazy-ass statement.
I showed up with a 6-pack handicap, is all I'm saying.
Pretty...
Jesus.
Take a drink for that.
Yeah.
Oh, well, we're glad you've made it this
Ah.
far, Flying High. I can't say your fake name tonight. I'm struggling early. All right,
That's
well,
an
with
easy
that,
one, too.
so you had a six pack handicap going into the night. What are you drinking right now, Flying High?
Christmas from Great Lakes Brewing Company.
Ooh,
You know, I'm actually drinking the same exact thing.
Oh,
oh, some
and I must
20s.
say, this year is delicious, I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
All right, I can't quite keep the streak going, but I'm going to jump in and say that while I'm not drinking a Christmas ale, I am drinking a Great Lakes. It is a Commodore Perry IPA, which I normally am not a fan of
Ooh.
IPAs, but this one happens to be in my fridge, and I actually think it's okay.
That's pretty wild. 3 Great Lakes brewings.
That's actually
pretty crazy.
impressive.
For all of you around the world that don't have Great Lakes access, try to get somewhere to the Midwest. It's a
You done fucked up.
Great group of beers. No, you didn't. You're probably fine wherever you live. Just
I was
order
gonna
some.
say.
Get some sent to you. So you said Christmas ale is good this year. That's good. It's because that is the most fluctuating beer I think on the planet.
I completely agree. This year is nice and sweet, good cinnamon taste to it. I feel like in the past years got like bad rap of being like the lesser of Christmas beers.
I think last year's was horrible.
Yeah, last year's was pretty bad. This
Yeah,
year's
it wasn't good.
Yeah, we have the Dogfish Head in our fridge, and I prefer it because it's definitely a more consistent taste.
Is it possible, given the inconsistency, that and it's the end of the year, the Christmas ale every year is just whatever's left over in their tanks? They just push it all together.
Yes, I
Wait,
think
dropping
that's
this movie.
totally in play. All right, how about you, Two Pops? What are you drinking tonight?
I'm drinking currently a blood orange Surge White Claw.
Oh,
Ooh,
ooh.
spicy.
What makes it? What's Surge? What's the Surge part of that?
Has more alcohol.
They don't just
Higher-
dump like a
higher
Surge
alcohol
to pop into it.
It's an
Oh,
it's
okay.
an 8%.
Oh, so you're surging.
You know,
Well, this
well,
will
I
be-
had a blackberry and a cranberry, and now I'm on the blood orange.
Oh, so you're coming in with a 2-pack 3-pack handicap? How many fruits did you just say?
Wait, what?
You said what?
How many drinks did you have coming into this?
I'm on my third.
Okay, so you got a 2-pack handicap. Is that right, Flying High? That's how you score it?
Yeah, let's go with that.
Okay. Well, we'll see what that does to you. Obviously, you're an intern, so alcohol affects you pretty roughly. That's why you stuck to water last week. But we'll see. We'll see what happens.
It was a mixed drink.
It was a mixed drink. That's right. Speaking of mixed drinks, I'm drinking a beer, but it's a mix of ideas. At the Yingling Hershey Chocolate Porter. I don't know if you guys have had this.
Ooh. I have had that. It's actually really good.
This is surprisingly good.
You wouldn't
I
think, because
have.
it's like a mediocre beer and a mediocre chocolate, you would think those would be a mediocre beer, but it's actually better than mediocre.
Yeah,
I
I
have
do
a
think
Hershey's Yangling in my fridge right now, to be honest.
that is 100% what I just said.
Wait, was it? I thought it was something else.
We should drink for that one.
Oh! Fuck.
Take it, crack one
I was
open.
getting shot at. Yeah.
You say you're gonna shoot it? Is that
I'm
what you said?
walking through the streets right now, and it's not safe out here, gentlemen.
Yeah, I got destroyed.
I'm coming to you.
Oh.
No, it's too late. I got assassinated.
You got assassinated?
Well, after I was down, they assassinated me.
We should drink for that. If you get assassinated, that's like embarrassing. We should definitely take a drink.
After you're down,
I
I
haven't-
feel like you can't do anything about it.
I
Can you
don't
switch my
care. You shouldn't
POV?
get assassinated. What?
I have an important update about our stream.
Okay.
It is still going.
Hey, that's great. Yeah, speaking of Daddy Elon, someone attacked our stream, not naming any names, probably him. Crashed the first run of this thing. That's why we started a little late tonight. So
He
we
crashed
appreciate
it harder
you.
than he crashed his Tesla stock.
Nice.
Did he crash Tesla stock? I know he crashed Twitter. Is
don't know.
Tesla down?
I think it is.
I know Tesla had a really bad automated crash, but well, anyway, fuck him. That's the important note.
Mm-hmm.
Muscle V, you can't watch my POV after you die. You have to jump back into a new match.
I don't know. I don't know what you just said. I'm in the gulag right now.
Oh, okay. I was wondering if you could like watch my replay, or watch me after you die.
Well, we'll see. I just died, so.
I'm going to drink to that. I don't know if that's one of the rules, but I'm going to drink to that. Daddy Elon, by the way, chimes in with, I sold the stock before it crashed, and then a robot winky face.
Yeah, you probably
Reaper.
shorted the stock, you
That
son of a
seems
bitch.
sus.
Yeah.
I do see you
Classic.
flying high, so we're good.
Okay, cool. Loser point of view right here.
What? You're super into that phrase. All right, anyway. So tonight, you guys know we're leading into Thanksgiving. We probably won't do one next week. So apologies to our adoring fans that hang on every word we say, but we probably won't be around next week because of one of our favorite collective holidays. We've ranked them in the past. But I guess we haven't checked in with both Two Pops and Flying High. Are you guys big Thanksgiving guys? Obviously, Flying High, you're a turkey man, but where do you land on Thanksgiving?
Thanksgiving's pretty high on my mind.
You mean you're high and you like the idea of a lot of food?
Oh, fuck! Oh, sorry, I was dying. That was leggy as can be and was impressive. However, Thanksgiving is still, I'd say it's number 2.
Okay.
After
What do you-
Valentine's
what-
Day?
Yeah, which one do you have ahead of it?
I think New Year's.
Ooh, that's a good
I
one.
respect that. I'm
Given the
surprised
amount
you don't have-
you've had to drink tonight alone, I'm not at all surprised.
Well, I'm a little surprised you don't have St. Patty's Day ahead of it.
Well, you don't get a day off for that.
Truth.
Yeah, but you can take a day off.
But I'm an actual responsible adult that I don't.
No, you are not.
Also, you can take it any day off. I mean, that's
You're absolutely
not
not
really
a
a-
responsible adult.
Any day's a half day if you just call it off.
How about you two, Pops? You a Thanksgiving man?
They're
Yeah.
blaring
Yeah,
Ozzy
good.
in this match.
all right. We're gonna drink to that. That's an interrupt.
This is awful.
All right, quiet. Flying High. We will have plenty more to hear from you. How about you two, Pops? You a Thanksgiving man?
Yeah, it's good. I enjoy it.
Top tier, top 3 holiday?
Why is Daddy Elon against me in chat?
Let me think about these holidays real quick.
Because he knows you.
Also, New Year's not at the top of my holiday list.
Really? New Year's is, I think, universally a pretty good one.
Well,
Oh,
nobody knows who I
that's
am.
right. That's correct.
Yeah, but that is
You can share that.
that is
info.
my birthday.
Yeah.
So I don't really. It's
Whoa.
not my favorite. It's not really my favorite day. Kind of like old,
you're
by,
not-
like old by
You're
now.
not thrilled to have been born?
Everyone gathers for your birthday and celebrates with some
Well,
champagne.
that's the problem. There's a lot of champagne. And everybody always wants me to
A lot
drink
of-
champagne.
lot of champagne.
They're all drunk and they're just like, "Hey, you should chug champagne because it's your birthday."
You're like, I'm just trying to enjoy my
And
birthday.
that was your mother in the operating room.
Yeah.
Yeah, oh,
The living room.
The operating
Not my
room,
favorite,
Jesus.
but I would say Thanksgiving. What is it? Top 3. Well, what holidays can I consider here?
You get to pick them, it turns out.
Yeah,
Right.
we went through them in great detail. So I'll give you our tops.
Well, I think
we landed
Christmas
on
is probably my favorite. Well, 4th of July, Christmas, no particular order.
4th of July is a good one.
Yeah.
4th of July is a great
one.
So we also considered St. Patty's Day and Halloween in the top tier items, as well as Christmas
St.
and
Patty's
Christmas
Day,
Eve.
Not really for me. It's okay.
It's not your birthday though. I feel like that helps.
Yeah, it does. Yeah, Thanksgiving would then be in the top 3 is what I would say. Christmas, yeah, 4th of July, July 4th,
Also,
and
think we're dropping it.
yeah, Thanksgiving.
Wherever you like. I have no preference.
Okay.
I'm going to drink to that. And I'm going to just say, for any of those listeners who would like to go back into our archive on YouTube and watch the Drank episode where we rank all of the holidays, it's episode 43.
Can I give my opinion here?
Yeah,
Go for it.
absolutely.
If I was in charge, okay,
And you're not.
If I was president, one of the very first things I would do, however, is introduce a new holiday, and it would be
Coming out hot.
Leap Year Day.
Oh, I like
think
that.
that should definitely be a day. And I'm thinking,
Are you just saying that it's the day that doesn't count, so you can do whatever you want?
well,
It's Purge Day.
I'm not sure what that day. Similar, not Purge Day, but what I think it should be, and what I talked about with my coworkers the other day, actually this week,
Oof.
was that I think everybody should be forced to boycott 3 to 5 things, because the person I was talking about boycotts Blizzard. Yeah, they boycott Blizzard, so he's not playing Overwatch.
What do you?
So
on
I said,
on this
yeah.
specific holiday, or you're
Well,
saying
on this specific holiday, you can respec the things you're boycotting. So if within those 4 years, the company or whatever you were boycotting, kind of change their tune and reshape themselves, you
have to boycott them for 4 years.
Yeah, like a MySpace top 8 almost, but like a top 3 to 5. I'm not sure the number yet.
You're
But
saying that I get pissy at Target because they screwed up something and I boycott them in a fit. And a week later, when I want to buy things at Target, I'm fucked because I've got 3.5 years left.
Yeah, if you do if it happened to be on Leap Year Day, yeah, that's when you can respec your boycotts.
Do you have to declare your boycotts on Leap Year Day as well?
Yes.
Muscle B died in 30 seconds from the drop.
I landed.
Yes,
There's a lot of
you do
people
have
there.
to declare them. And I think that would make everybody have more willpower, and that way you really stick to your boycotts, because there are people boycotting, for instance, the Cleveland Browns and things like that because of Deshaun Watson.
I got news
Blizzard.
for you.
Absolutely correct.
The powers that be are never going to allow you to become president if one of your cornerstone campaign promises is to force all Americans to boycott at least 3 of them for 4 years at a minimum.
I don't know about that, because I think it would drive up like weird demands. Like it would if you could enforce it, it would do some weird shit to the economy.
What do you think?
Probably in a good way.
You're saying
I
Pepsi would be throwing like
I
a
think
huge
it's-
campaign to get
can we-
people to sign on to Coke.
Yeah, can we tease this out a little further? How would you how would you enforce this? And also, how strict do you have to be with it? So like I currently am doing a boycott of Taco Bell, but I still allow myself to get Taco Bell breakfast. So how does that work? I don't do Taco Bell
You're
lunch.
definitely not boycotting. You're not boycotting. Well, then, okay, if you said I'm never gonna get Taco Bell past 11 a.m.
Yes, that is what we do.
So
Okay, but what if you're boycotting
it's a
Taco
whole different
Bell,
shift of Taco
but
Bell
not
employees.
It's a whole different menu.
It's a
Do you
whole
have
different menu shift. Everything's different. It's a different.
Do you have to boycott Yum Brands? Are you allowed to go KFC if you're not doing
Whatever.
Taco Bell?
No, there's no restrictions to what you're boycotting. It's your choice. You choose. You can be as lax or,
So I could boycott the Egg McMuffin and be fine. Just get a sausage, egg, and cheese McMuffin.
Well,
yeah, but
I mean,
just
we're now
remember
fighting.
that's what you
A
boycott. And
horrible decision.
if anybody sees you eating a Egg McMuffin in the next 4 years, well, don't be surprised if you're shamed publicly. Don't be surprised if you're shamed publicly, is what I'm saying.
Are we talking like Game of Thrones, like parading you through the streets naked, yelling shame?
Potentially.
Shame.
Now you've got a new problem
Similar
because
things.
that is the punishment. If the punishment is
then
you're going to be paraded through the world naked.
Especially if it's going to be Cersei Lannister. Like,
you're
we should shame her more often.
You're telling me you couldn't get 50% of people on board with that idea?
I'm saying that if you do that,
I'm totally in. It's a horrible idea, but I'm totally in.
I think if you do that, what's going to happen is there's going to be a not insignificant number of people who are going to intentionally fail the boycott so that they can be paraded naked through the streets.
Perfect. Entertainment. It's like the Thanksgiving Day parade.
Yeah, I actually don't mind
live
that either.
advertisements. It's great. Who's mad? Who's upset about it? You don't have to watch.
If there's a weekly shame parade, you just know not to leave your house at that time if you don't want to see it.
I would watch that. Yeah,
right?
Shame parade.
I would totally go.
Televise that, please.
You get that none of the people that are doing this are going to be Cersei Lannister hot. Like, they're going to be gross.
Oh, absolutely. It's
absolutely, 100%,
right?
Absolutely.
Be like, hey, never mind. I'm gonna hold my mouth.
I'm not going to the weekly shamings. I might show up to like one every fiscal.
A fiscal shaming? You're going to do a fiscal
one
shaming?
every quarter?
Yeah, no, I will show up to one out of every 16 or whatever that math works out to.
What if it's like easy to get to? Like, what if it's televised? Would you watch it then, like every time?
No, I'm not. I don't want to see most of the people that will be shamed. They're going to be horrible monsters of human beings for the most part.
But like, how are you not gonna watch them make a drinking game out of it?
Well, I'm going to check in from time to time. That's what I'm saying.
Oh, there it is.
What if they have to go into a Royal Rumble and you could then do the Royal Rumble betting style? Pick a number out of a hat.
I do think one of the biggest,
but real Royal Rumble.
One of the biggest problems with society is that the Royal Rumble. There's not more Royal Rumbles, right? It's one of the biggest flaws that we have.
I agree.
They say that doing the Royal Rumble, like if you do it for real, it's actually super difficult. Like it's not that fun to watch, but more importantly, like it's really hard to throw someone over the top rope. That's a common refrain in pro wrestling.
I mean, it looks pretty easy on TV. Just want to point that out.
Yeah, apparently even like the big guys have a tough time getting the small guys out. Like in real life.
I don't believe that.
They've done shoot rumbles. I've never seen footage, but that's the lore that goes around pro wrestling.
And Muscle V, name a drop point so I can meet you at.
Bro, ping. You don't have to talk about it.
He doesn't ping.
No, I do. I ping every single time.
Oh, I see it now.
All right, sorry for getting the talk off rails.
No, I want to delve into that a little bit longer. What would you boycott?
Oh,
Taco Bell breakfast?
Well, Apple products. I've been doing that for
just because I wanted you to use the Note app this week.
Yeah, I've been doing that for over a decade. That is no problem.
Does that include like Honeycrisp and Pink Ladies, or
wait? Were you scarred from something? You said because of an iPod.
iOS
right?
products. How's that? So I bought an iPod Touch with a warranty, and then the screen ended up like the backlight broke, and they were like, oh yeah, you have a warranty. Well, that only works for software. It doesn't work for hardware things. And I was like, what? Why would I buy why would I want a warranty for just software problems? Like that's so stupid. So I was paying all this money for a warranty apparently for software stuff.
Which I don't know what the iPod you couldn't even get into any of the software.
Doesn't make sense. So I don't understand that. So I was like, great, done. I will never buy another one of these products, and that was it. So Apple for sure. And I don't know all of them, but I know I've been.
What about Banana Republic?
The what?
Banana Republic.
Why are
I
you going
don't
after
know.
the band reps? What's wrong with them?
I'm just naming fruit-based companies.
Oh, I like
I
that.
bet, Pantsman, you got anyone you would boycott?
I appreciate that.
Well, I will say in the same vein that he's boycotting Apple, I'm boycotting HP and have been for a very long time.
HP. What decade are you from? I don't.
I know,
I remember
right?
the last time I saw an HP.
That's a
anything.
good boycott. That's what I'm saying. That's a strong
works.
boycott. And if you could publicly announce your boycotts,
My
that's-
whole house.
I'm telling you.
How would you publicly announce? Like you'd go to City Hall and just shout it? What do you mean?
Maybe that's what you need to do. Yeah, when you renew
do
your
a
license. Maybe when you renew your license.
I love in the era
But
of
on the-
social media, you're like, go to the DMV, you file a form.
Yeah. And you
License.
submit your boycotts.
I want you to announce it. I think that's super funny. So you're just like, I got my new license. All right, here's the things I'm boycotting. Everyone in the DMV.
What if it's like, do you want to be a donor? And it's it's like, okay, what are you boycotting? Let's put it on your driver's license.
Do you like going to the DMV?
No.
No, no
Would
one
you
likes
like going to the DMV if you could sit there and everyone shouted their boycotts?
It would help. It would help a lot.
And then everyone
actually.
would cheer or jeer.
I would jeer. I would jeer no matter what my thought was. I want you to regret your
Even if you
decisions
stood up
immediately.
next and said the same one.
Well, you're not sticking. They're not sticking around to hear the other ones. They're gonna leave. So yeah.
You wouldn't? Are you sure?
There's nothing you could do to
What if
keep
you
me in
saw
a
somebody
DMV
walk
longer than I
in?
had to be.
Are you kidding me? So what if you saw somebody walk in? You could just look at them and be like, yes, I want to know what their boycotts are. You wouldn't stick around like an extra 5 minutes like you do like when you
No,
hear like a
literally.
good song start, like right when you're
Literally
pulling
never.
into your driveway. You're
I
like,
don't
oh,
know.
well,
If
okay, I
I
can
was-
stay another 3 or 4 minutes. I know what
If
number
I was
they are.
walking out the door and someone was saying a boycott that intrigued me, it wouldn't stop me for one. It wouldn't slow me down.
Well, you want to know what their boycott is.
I'm saying if I heard and it was like, yeah, good, I would just walk out still because it's the fucking DMV. Are you kidding?
I don't know, man.
No,
I don't
maybe
know.
maybe in this world where we've jazzed it up, there's people are saying that things they hate. Maybe that would be fun.
All I'm saying is vote for me and things will be different.
I'm saying I feel like you thought you were making the DMV great again, and the rest of us are saying that you made it worse.
Well, that's your decision. All right.
I do think you're going to boycott elections after you lose the election.
Yeah, there's some guys over there, by the way.
Muscle
Yeah,
V, would you
so.
you got anyone you would boycott out the gate?
Yeah, dude, you guys do.
Hold on. Kill.
Dixie, buddy,
Kill.
take a drink.
We're in a battle right now.
Yeah, I don't
shit,
care.
there's-
Would you?
Way deep.
There's a ton of people here.
But who
Reload.
would you boycott?
Drop it.
I would boycott the Ask Jeeves database.
Whoa!
Oh wow.
Just the database.
Just the database.
I would still use the beautiful front end, but the database.
Just typing in searches that don't work.
That is how we eventually shut down. So.
You
alright.
put that guy down, yo.
I don't think these are real players, by the way.
What?
Oh, that
what?
makes a lot more sense.
What? You're playing against fake players?
Playing bots?
Fucking Elon bots, probably.
Oh no.
Are you facing Teslas?
Yeah.
Yeah, a little bit.
I don't know what you guys mean, but I'm gonna assume you're right.
Oh shit.
All right, back
Got
to
him.
Thanksgiving. I think.
Oh, he fucking killed me. Bullshit.
We can drink to that.
Yeah.
I'll drink for that.
I'm still alive.
I can confirm. I've hung out with Flying
Oh,
High
now I'm
near
dead.
Thanksgiving. If he shouts that at a Thanksgiving party, it's exactly what you want to hear. That means things are going well.
Things did not go well for us.
We were doing well. We were doing well there for a minute.
Yeah, killing bots.
Yeah, I should have had that kill. I don't know why he didn't die faster. We're in the gulags. We got
Alright.
this.
You finished your battle off or whatever?
Yeah.
Nope. I think I just saw Brittany Griner.
What?
Ow.
Are you in Russia?
Too soon.
or- Did she get out?
No, she got sent to a penal colony.
Oh. Ooh. Yeah, I would not want to be in Russia right now.
Got one.
I mean, it's only 9 years. It's not. It's a pretty long time.
Was that a sentence?
It's a pretty long time.
I did not see that. Did she actually get sentenced?
Mm-hmm. To 10 years.
Oh my god. What a fucking nightmare that would be.
Yep. And they asked her to play on the basketball team like Space Jam, and she said no. And they said, "Great, we're sending you to penal colony."
How was it gonna beat that?
Why wouldn't she play that?
Because her willpower, dude. She boycotted Russia basketball after she got busted.
I would not do that. I would play
publicly.
If someone's like, you're either arrested or
she was going off the leap year holiday rules.
Oh, she boycotted. Awesome. Okay, back to Thanksgiving. I think we've checked in with you flying high on your turkey levels. How about you, Two Pops? You a big turkey guy?
Oh yeah, that was my original thing that I was thinking. Like, no.
What to boycott?
No, but I do enjoy turkey, and I enjoy turkey, on sandwiches and all occasionally. But I could never eat 2 turkeys and.
You wouldn't pregame Thanksgiving with 2 full turkeys?
No, and I really just prefer the dark meat on the turkey.
That's the correct stance.
Yeah.
Muscle B, how about you? You a turkey guy?
I like turkey. I like ham better, but I do like turkey.
I saw a good recipe for ham, and I really want to try it now.
No one was asking about your ham opinion. Do you do ham for Thanksgiving sometimes?
Sometimes there is ham on Thanksgiving, yes.
Wait. I want to be clear here. It's not that the turkey is replaced by ham. It's that you have a turkey and a ham, or...
Yes.
Yeah.
It's been getting feisty, because I know your stance on turkey.
Well, that would be my presidential declaration, that everybody has to eat turkey every 4 years on leap year.
Well, so we have a long-running bit where the turkey sandwich is your favorite thing in the world. Is that still true, or have you changed? Have you grown up?
I mean, if I'm being honest.
Please be honest.
It's great. Why would I want a turkey sandwich? I mean, I like all kinds of foods, but why would I not want a turkey sandwich?
So good. Bottom tier sandwich.
Bottom tier meat.
What?
Also,
what's top tier meat?
Also, hot take. BLTs extremely overrated.
Ooh,
BLTs are gross.
Thank you.
I don't
never get a BLT. Would always opt for a different sandwich over a BLT if I had.
Absolutely. Why would you?
Always.
Oh my god.
Okay, on the BLT front, I will say I had a BLT very late in life. I avoided it forever because it sounded boring to me. And then I had one. Well. I had one.
It's missing a main.
Fucking amazing. I thought it was the best. I was over the moon with it, and ever since I've never gone back to it because I'm like, I don't know. I could get like turkey and bacon.
Could get anything else, right? It's missing
anything else.
The whole main part.
I would take a BLT over most turkey sandwiches that I've had.
Wild,
I would say one of the appeals of a turkey
is a BLT, but with turkey.
Yeah, that's
I'd much rather have bacon than turkey.
For all the jokes about
add bacon.
For all the jokes about me eating turkey, I've very rarely gotten a just turkey sandwich. Like usually there is bacon or something else, or ham or something else on it.
That's your very strong counter.
Well, it's just I'm actually I feel like I'm confessing here that like for my reputation.
I don't think that any restaurant's going to serve just a turkey sandwich. I don't think it's because you don't have the option.
And because you say that, that's why the BLT, in my opinion, is a bottom tier sandwich and a bottom tier thing to get in general because it's just minus an ingredient. It's every other sandwich minus the main ingredient.
I would never order a BLT out. Let's make that clear.
Oh, you're like, you want a BLT? You mean a burger minus the burger patty? Like, what are you talking? The cheese? Like, what are you doing?
We absolutely make them here sometimes. They're super easy to make, and like the ease of making them.
That's because there's nothing to them.
Right. But like the payoff is good versus having to make a burger patty or something like that.
I will also say that as a lover of all sandwiches, I almost never, now that I think about it, want to order a single protein sandwich. Like usually it's turkey and ham or some combination of meats. It's very rarely one set protein.
Which is funny that is like the whole plot of Thanksgiving. Like, I think everyone would generally agree with that stance if you eat meat, and yet Thanksgiving we're like, fuck it, just turkey.
Well, just turkey is the protein, and then every possible starch you can think of.
Yeah, it is a weird design, but we all do it because that's the rule. I don't even like that you have ham on your table, Muscle V, but like you should. It's a better way to do Thanksgiving. So it's really confusing.
Also, it's not my table.
How is it better to do
Well,
it?
because ham's a better meat, right? If you have sliced ham, I'm gonna take it every time.
Ham's
Is it
inconsistent.
No,
Ham's really inconsistent. Sometimes
delicious.
it's wonderful. Sometimes it's kind of shitty.
I agree with it.
The
Disagree with
worst
that.
ham is as good as the best turkey you've ever fucking had.
No.
I make a pretty good turkey.
Yeah, wait. I want to know. So, Jeeves, you clearly have a very strong anti-turkey stance. I want to clarify something.
I would boycott it. I would boycott it on New Year's.
Is your gripe with turkey the flavor of turkey, or is it that it's dry? Because that's often as a complaint that it's a very dry meat.
Right.
My turkey's not dry.
Yes to both of those.
Okay, because that's the thing. I learned this several years back, which is that my family always would roast the turkey and then immediately cut it up wrong. They would do it the wrong way. They'd cut it completely the wrong way. When I learned how to carve a turkey and started doing it, and I gave it time to rest, which is how you maintain the juices.
Half an hour before you cut it.
Oh my God, you've never had such... I mean, it's delicious.
It also helps if you drank about a 12-pack. You injected your turkey with butter, and then you do shots before you even carve it. It's gonna turn out juicy every time.
I like that.
You can't drop such hot tips so quickly. You have to spell that out for the audience a little better, Flying High. What's the
what's the recipe? I want the recipe again.
So I buy the Tony butter injectors. So you really inject the turkey.
Just give us the order of things we have to do.
All right, so you gotta pull out your turkey, get it nice and defrosted. After your turkey's defrosted, you're gonna
and that takes what 20 minutes, 30 minutes to defrost.
No, it takes like a day per pound almost. Okay,
yeah,
it's about
it's all meat.
A day for every 2 pounds. Look it up.
It's a lot.
So day of cooking.
I'm absolutely not gonna look it up. I'm gonna go off of your drunk ass telling us what we're to doing, and I'm gonna proceed with that as my safety guidelines.
Turkey. You want to pull that bitch out and inject it full of this butter solution.
Now, are you talking about turkey, or are you talking about your sex life?
What do you mean butter solution? Do you just mean butter?
No, there's you go to any store. There's it's almost like a marinade that you buy it with a syringe. Like the syringe and the butter mixture comes with it. You pull that mixture out and you put it in between the skin and the actual meat. And then you cook at 450 to start. Then you turn it down to 350. And then when it hits that magical 165 temperature, you pull it out and call it a day. But you don't carve it until at least a 6-pack or 30 minutes, whatever takes longer.
Whichever one takes longer. So if you're a 6-pack for 3 hours, you're like, man, this turkey's resting for sure.
Muscle V, you have just outed yourself as a man who takes 3 hours to drink a 6-pack, and I think that's embarrassing for you.
I'm just throwing it out there.
Yeah, I think you have to adjust to Flying High timelines. There's no way that a 6-pack
in the history of his thousands of turkeys he's clearly roasted in his life, he has never not waited the full half hour. It's always been he's always gotten through the 6-pack faster.
Oh no, the best part is I've never carved my actual turkeys that I've made. I get drunk enough and hand off the knife to somebody else.
You get a DUI trying to operate the knife.
Illegally prohibited.
What? Where did the shots come in? I don't think you said that the second time around.
Oh, that's when it first starts, or midway, or during, or after. Yes.
Oh, okay.
Typically, I start with the shots before.
Or during or after.
No, typically before, like, because you don't want to get, you gotta, make sure that turkey's out of the oven and the oven's turned off before you get too far deep.
How is that? How is doing a shot before help that?
What makes it more fun?
You know what? That's
It's like
a
I
valid
do the
question.
shots for food safety.
You know, at this point in my understanding of Flying High, I would actually be deeply concerned to interact with him sober with a knife. Like, I'd rather him have at least a couple in it.
Yeah, I think that's honestly fair. I don't know.
That's fair.
I don't know if we've
However,
ever hung out
I've
when you're
heard
fully sober.
my turkeys are delicious.
Okay. Great. Okay.
Go ahead and
Jesus
transition
Christ.
on that one.
Yeah, well, speaking of turkey, I guess. I want to hear about the whole Thanksgiving meal for you guys, but we're going to do it in a special way tonight. So Flying High, since you're our guest for the evening, I would like you to pick the order for us. So you have all four of the rest of us to choose from. So you got Two Pops, you got Muscle V, you got Pantsman, and myself, Jeeves. Always important to remind you who I am. What order would you like for people to go tonight?
Jeeves, Pantsman, and Muscle V.
Okay, and you just don't want Two Pops to talk ever again, or
I
what?
like that.
It's about the end.
Yeah.
Sorry, I was going down a
No, I
list
like
that I had
that.
here, and then I got stuck in the gulag.
Yeah,
Okay.
no, I'm not offended. Don't worry.
Do you
I'm not
want
one
Two
of those
Pops to
people.
go? Where do you want to slot him?
Put Two Pops in the front where he belongs.
Perfect.
Beginning.
Ooh,
Classic
Damn
intern.
nice.
fucking
So
intern.
two Pops, Jeeves, Muscle V, Pantsman. Did I get that right? Great. You have no idea, do you?
Oh, I said that. That was perfect.
All right, so I think you guys have heard of the game Marry, Fuck, Kill. Fuck, Marry, Kill, I think is actually the usual way it's presented.
Either way.
FMK.
FMK, that's right. So obviously we decided why not do that with the whole Thanksgiving food menu? How else would you handle Thanksgiving meals?
I can tell you right now,
Fuck.
I've fucked my fair share of turkeys in my life.
Well,
That's what we're talking about, right?
I think it is fitting because you, this was your idea, Pantsman, and you have been in the past accused of being an objectum sexual. So, was that maybe correct before, and you just never owned up to it?
Let's just say there are many things I've been accused of that I never owned up to.
But are true.
Yeah, most of them. The
So,
rumors
all
are
right.
mostly true.
So the important thing is we're gonna fuck one dish, which means you can never eat it ever again, regardless of whether it's at Thanksgiving or not.
Nope, that's not what that is.
Shit, sorry, that's kill.
Fuck is the one. Let me
Yeah,
do it
you
since you're
intro this.
clearly
You
drunk.
intro.
So fuck is gonna be your one and only. So you can do it on Thanksgiving. You can
Only
eat this
on
dish.
Thanksgiving.
You can eat this dish on Thanksgiving, but you cannot have it any other time the rest of the year.
Yes.
Second is going to be Mary. You can. This is a dish you'd be willing to eat every single meal, or at least every single day. This is your.
Yeah, I think once a day. I think is fine.
Yeah. So every single day you would eat this Thanksgiving dish. You don't want it limited to Thanksgiving, and you aren't going to want to skip a day. You will have it every single day. And then kill is the dish typically at Thanksgiving that you would be perfectly content to never eat again, Thanksgiving or not. Just fuck, or well, I guess that's why you thought it was fuck. Just kill that dish, get it out of here.
It's gone from your. You've killed it. It's gone from your life. You never get another shot at it again, regardless of holiday or day.
I have to dip prematurely. However, I will say kill cranberry sauce.
Ooh,
Controversial. I mean,
And that's
makes
what-
the most.
Dude,
makes
that's
the
what
most sense.
I agree with that too.
Take a
Oh,
drink.
wait. You're all agreeing, but in this game, because we have to name a lot of dishes, are we allowed to agree, or do we have to have a unique dish each time we go through the round?
Yeah, unique dish. Might as
You have
well,
to have
right?
you have to have a unique dish per round.
Okay.
Does that make sense? So you
Yeah, so each time we do it, no repeats, so that for each individual category, we're not just saying the same thing and all in agreement, and it's really boring.
And then obviously you can't fucking marry the same dish yourself. So unique for you and unique across the round.
Yeah.
All right, cool. Let's see how that goes. Two Pops, kick us off. What food are you fucking?
Stuffing.
Stuffing. So you're gonna have stuffing only on Thanksgiving Day.
Yeah.
All right. Great. I think that that obviously makes I don't think you can even get stuffing the rest of the year.
I don't know how.
Unless your grandma makes it, I just don't know where it comes from.
I'm with you.
Not that I don't like stuffing.
It's always good.
Right.
Oh, that's why it's a fuck, because you love it. Because honestly, stuffing is one of the stars of the show at Thanksgiving, I think.
I'm getting seconds. I'm not only getting one.
Yeah, you're never passing on stuffing.
That's like guaranteed seconds.
It does feel like it could creep into like other times of the year, like
I wouldn't hate if there was a way to make it on Christmas. I would enjoy it on Christmas.
It should absolutely be at least a Christmas dish. Absolutely.
The thing is, Christmas dinner is so similar to Thanksgiving dinner in so many ways, and yet no stuffing ever.
It's crazy.
Well, do you have to? You have to. I don't. This is a better question for
none of us.
Hi guy or whatever. What was his name? What was
Flying High?
Hi guy.
Flying High.
He makes turkeys. Don't you have to make stuffing in the turkey? Like, don't you?
Have you ever made a turkey?
I have never made a turkey.
I'm pretty sure you make the stuffing in the turkey now.
So technically,
I do think you stuff the turkey.
By definition, a stuffing is inserted into the turkey and cooked with the turkey.
So
if it's it's technically dressing, but you can call it stuffing.
I guess it would be that's why it's only done on Thanksgiving.
So why don't you have like the cheap invitation dressing? Because that stuff's still really good.
Because I just don't.
Because is 100% the reason.
Yeah, that's just it.
100%.
So.
Let me tell you,
my answer though is stuffing.
A couple years ago, when the pandemic was raging, I decided not to go home for Thanksgiving, and I decided to make myself a little Thanksgiving meal. And I really misjudged how much stuffing I would need, so I bought like the prepackaged like whatever to make the stuffing, and I bought like 2 of them, and I never ate that. Like, I didn't need the second one, so I never made it. And like a full year went by. I didn't ever use it until like the following Thanksgiving. And it's delicious, but I still just didn't bother.
Yeah, I don't. It might not even be legally allowed to be made outside of Thanksgiving. Honest to God, I don't know. I don't know the rules.
Part of that boycott rule.
I boycott stuffing. That would actually be horrible. You couldn't have it for 4 Thanksgivings in a row.
So I feel like that was a pretty challenging one to beat. But I want to hear the next person's. Is it Muscle V? Who's next?
I am up next.
Okay.
I'm going with. I've slammed it enough already. I might as well continue with it. I will do turkey exactly once a year. I don't need to do it the rest of the year.
Now, to be clear,
any version of turkey is fine.
I'm saying no turkey burgers, no turkey sandwiches, no turkey lunch meat.
100% of the reason I eat turkey is to imitate some other meat. I can just pass on that. That would be fine.
Okay.
I mean, I do like eat it sometimes to pretend I'm being healthier than eating other meat.
That's the why. That's the reason is because you want to feel like you're being healthier than the alternative.
Yes.
It's always you
100%.
choose turkey to other than the alternative. 100%.
Never a taste-based decision ever.
I understand that and I respect that, but I also don't feel the same way. Like, I literally sometimes would much rather have a turkey burger than a burger. I think it tastes better in certain circumstances.
No,
I would do it.
I wouldn't prefer.
I like a bean burger. If I'm doing an alt or something, like, I would do.
Okay.
See that I can't get.
Extreme hot take. You're taking a bean burger over a turkey burger?
Every time. That's only an extreme hot take because you don't like beans, which is crazy.
I like beans. I have no interest in a bean burger.
Bean burger.
I don't like the texture so much.
Boring.
But
Wait, I'm sorry. You're saying bean burger's boring, but a turkey burger's not boring? Get the fuck out
Turkey
of
is
here.
way
No.
flavorful compared to beans.
No, it isn't.
No, it's not. That's not true either. I actually probably think beans would be more flavorful. If I have to
Bullshit.
be non-objective, and I also don't like.
He
Jeeves-
doesn't like beans.
And I also
why
don't
would he
like
have
Jeeves
any
that
reason
much
to say
because
it?
for some reason he portrays me as a villain when I'm actually, aka the good guy. But
I also promoted you to senior intern.
Beans,
though.
I don't think beans have flavor. Beans are a carrier of flavor. Like if they taste
You
good,
just
it's because
described turkey.
I don't think turkey has a taste to be like very little taste.
That's the whole point.
But I'm saying
to have
turkey
the
is more
flavor.
Turkey's a
than a
palate
bean.
you could just put taste on.
Like, oh, do you have
If
the
you
pepper
take out the
turkey, the
salt
honey,
and
you
the
know,
and
what do
all
you-
the other spices, if you just have a piece of plain turkey and plain bean, turkey's
Bean,
going to
give
be
me-
better tasting every time.
No, it isn't. I will absolutely take a bean.
We're going to do
God.
this test. At some
I'm
point.
doing
That's a
turkey
good
over
ball.
bean. Fuck beans.
And beans.
What do you
Muscle
mean,
V
fuck?
and I
I
always
said
agree
fuck
on
Well,
beans.
that's
Muscle V, you're
well,
up.
First of all,
you
let's
elected
just
to
keep
fuck
going on.
beans?
Let's go. Let's.
Yeah,
we're
Muscle
getting
V's up right
very-
now.
This is a very controversial topic here.
So I like sweet
Yeah.
potatoes, but sweet potato casserole with
Whoa.
marshmallows.
Whoa.
Just like that
That's-
casserole with marshmallows. I would
So,
do once a
okay.
year.
All right. So, as a ruling here, are we
Wow.
counting sweet potatoes or are we counting sweet potatoes with marshmallow?
I think it's the dish. I don't think it's the actual.
I'm asking everyone but you right now.
That's what I'm saying.
This is tough because I made a big deal about you giving up all forms of turkey,
I don't
which
mind at
I
all.
want to say there are lots of
Even
forms
if you give him with marshmallows as the thing, I still will accept. I won't eat turkey in any other circumstance.
Okay. well, then let's say because we've got a lot of potential dishes to go through. There are different versions of there are different kinds of potatoes, all kinds of things. Let's say that you're naming the specific dish, not the specific food type. So sweet potatoes comes in many forms. He's saying the marshmallowed thing at Thanksgiving. That's his dish.
Yep.
That's
the
thing.
aggressively specific sweet potatoes
Yes.
with vaguely
Yeah.
burnt marshmallow. I have no
Agreed.
idea why that's only a
Because, dude,
Thanksgiving
like,
thing.
because if I said stuffing, you can't be like, well, you can't eat bread.
Yeah. So I was wrong to take away your turkey burgers and your turkey sandwiches, even though you don't want them anyway.
That's fine. We're still blank.
Those would be allowed.
Okay. Doesn't change my answer.
I'm with you. I will say I've
also
had
appreciate
outside of Thanksgiving that some version of like a sweet potato casserole.
I don't think
And-
you can get it outside of Thanksgiving.
There have been weird situations where it's been offered to me, and I've taken them up on it. Like I think barbecue restaurants sometimes offer it.
There was a pizza place in our hometown, and not our hometown, the town that the three of us lived in, and you lived pretty close to, Paps. But they had a pizza that did that
What?
in the season, but not you could get it outside of
Oh.
Thanksgiving. Yeah, it was really good.
There's a barbecue place near me that offers a sweet potato as a dish, and I was so excited because I thought it was going to be like mashed sweet potatoes or that kind of casserole-y thing. I thought it'd be delicious, and I ordered it, and it was a baked sweet potato. It was like a baked potato with no add-ons, nothing on top
That's
of
weird.
it, just a plain
No cinnamon.
baked sweet potato.
No cinnamon.
I think it came with like a cinnamony butter, but it was like on the side and
That's it,
didn't
yeah.
really. It was not good.
Wasn't what you were wanting.
No,
Well,
it was not
that's the sunfire. The sun fries. Those
Love
sweet
a sun-
potato
love a
fries
sun fry.
with ranch.
Yeah.
Sorry, what is a sun
Uh,
fry?
Yeah, what is this?
Sweet potato. It's
Sweet
just a
potato
sweet potato
fries.
fry.
Oh.
What?
with
I've
ranch.
never heard it called a sun fry.
Literally,
Well, I like
it's
sunshine
literally from
because
our
I'm a good guy.
false, but it's literally a place in our college called it that. That's
Oh.
I think where you're getting it from, and where you all should know it from. Anyway,
All right.
so my sister caused some chaos one year. She brought sweet. She just said she's like, I'm making sweet potatoes this year. We're like, great, you have at it. She made them. She didn't do the marshmallow move. She did pecans as a topper.
I mean, I'm okay with that though.
I think that sounds good.
It was so fucking good, but I was
Yeah.
so mad that there wasn't burnt marshmallow in my Thanksgiving meal.
I've never had.
It was
I've
objectively
never
good. It
had
was-
sweet potatoes and marshmallows. of course.
What? What? Do you just pass on the dish, or have you never seen it?
I don't know. If I see it, I don't I clearly don't choose it.
It just looks like burnt. It just looks like burnt marshmallow.
So I'm not sure. You guys obviously don't know my family, but it's very large. There's a big selection of foods. So
this
if it
dish
looks
should
gross, I'm not
absolutely be
gonna choose
present.
it. If it looks gross, I wouldn't choose it. Does it look gross?
It's just marshmallow. No, it doesn't look gross. It looks like you're
Well,
at a
I'm not.
campfire.
I'm not gonna lie. I don't really like marshmallows that much.
What? That's a villain thing. That's what a villain would say. What do you mean you don't like marshmallow?
I think the thought of marshmallows are kind of disgusting.
What?
Yeah, the older I've gotten, I think the more
Puffed up
disgusting
sugar?
marshmallows
What do you
are.
mean?
Yeah, I think they're actually
Billows
like.
of sugar.
Is it a
100%
texture thing for
disgusting.
you?
No. Beans are a
What?
texture thing. Marshmallows are a straight nutrition thing for me.
Oh, that's fair. I mean, they're not healthy.
Yeah, I think it's actually probably the worst possible thing you could probably eat. I don't think you could
No,
come up with a worse
absolutely
thing you
not.
could eat.
There's way worse things.
So I'm
Have you
not
ever
saying
heard
I
of
won't
pop?
eat marshmallows. I'm not gonna say I don't like marshmallows. I'll say I eat one and I feel really, really bad about myself, and I'm not gonna eat another one probably for like
I'm sorry. The
another
guy
year or
named
two.
after soda is complaining about how unhealthy
Oh, I
marshmallows are.
I don't drink soda either. I don't drink pop or soda. I don't drink it.
You don't drink it.
only
You drink
reason
it
I'm
two at a time.
Only reason I'm drinking tonight is because you guys have that that intro segment.
I
where we
will
have to
say
talk.
that Two Pops
My
has
wife
done
bought me alcohol.
one of the craziest things I've ever seen. We were at a bachelor party. It was 2 a.m. and this fucking psychopath pulls out the biggest chunks of broccoli and cauliflower,
Yeah.
just raw, and places it down on his plate and starts eating it. And I'm like, "What the fuck are you doing?" And he's like, "This is what normal people do." I was like, "No, it isn't. Get the fuck out of here."
Where'd you get it
all
from?
right, so now do you not agree 100% with my marshmallow take? At least that, like,
Yeah,
it's on par.
it does align. It does align with the fucking craziness.
I just love that you are presumably only having a drink tonight because of the theme of our show, but you had two
four.
before
My
the
wife
show
told me
started.
to. Well, my
I
wife
do
told
believe
me
that.
to, and I did
I
drink
totally
mixed drink last time.
100% believe that.
Yeah. I didn't buy
Two,
these. She did.
Two Pops either goes hard or not at all. That is his. Those are his modes.
Yep.
All right. Well, I think I'm the last that
You are
needs
up,
to
yeah.
speak
That's
up.
right.
I'm gonna fuck pumpkin pie.
Whoa!
No, I'm a dyed pumpkin lover. I love pumpkin flavored everything. The fall is one of my favorite seasons, in part because I can get pumpkin flavored anything. But an actual piece of pie with that delicious Cool Whip on top, and yes, I'm a Cool Whip man. I don't give a fuck. I don't need your fucking dairy product. I want that vegetable oil garbage. That's what I was raised on. That's what I stand by. It's delicious and
taking shots at a lot of people for no reason.
Preemptive. Yeah, I love pumpkin pie. It's great, but especially when you consider all the pies available to me, like I'm gonna do a pumpkin pie at Thanksgiving.
Right, so that's interesting because pie is an objectively great dessert. It's probably still underrated, even though most people feel that way.
Don't like pie, but I really like pumpkin pie.
What?
I hate you.
I'm not a big pie fan, but I really love pumpkin pie.
What?
Listen to this. One of my friends, the Prophet, when we were at his wedding, so the night before his wedding, he was like, "Hey, I want to."
We're calling him, by the way, because that's a great that fits.
One of my friends, the Prophet.
The Prophet. So he was like, "Hey, I want to stay at your parents' house," and I was like, "All right, cool. Let's go to Walmart first." You know what his ask was? Let's get a pumpkin pie. That's what it was, dude. And it wasn't Thanksgiving. He said, "Let's get I want a pumpkin pie."
I hear you. What time of year was it?
This is recent.
If this is June.
Last month.
Okay, last month
this was the wedding we went to.
Thanksgiving Day is what I'll tell you.
Yeah, obviously.
If it was June, I'd be like, that's the craziest thing I've ever heard. But in the fall season,
that's true.
While I'm the one saying I would not have a pumpkin pie any day other than Thanksgiving, it's not crazy to get a pumpkin pie in October.
Me and my wife had this. Little Fuse had this argument. I think it's absolutely psychopathic behavior. Sorry, Nip. Psychopathic behavior if you get it outside of, I'm going to say optimistically September to November. I think that's generous.
Yeah.
She said you can make it all year round. I said, get the fuck out of here.
I would say all year round.
Lost your fucking mind.
I don't. Well, you clearly can't make it because pumpkins
You
only
absolutely-
or seasonal.
Most pumpkin pie is made from canned pumpkin. You absolutely can make it all year
Okay.
round.
That makes sense.
That's true. In fact, I've heard that even
makes sense. I
that
regret my
isn't true.
statement.
Like most of those pumpkin cans that you buy and most pies made that are called pumpkin pies actually have very little or no pumpkin in them. There's some other squash.
They're fantastic.
There's some other squash.
It's true.
I
Or
work
it's a
with
lie.
some,
I don't know.
I work with some guys in Manila, and they call it squash pie.
Mm.
They're probably
it
more
feels-
accurate.
It feels demeaning, but it's accurate. Yeah.
Don't hate it.
Muscle V, I've joined the fight. I need you to invite me because I don't know how this menu works.
Oh, you're in now. Okay.
Yeah.
That
all
only
right.
took most of the episode.
Pumpkin pie. That's a horrible. Is it a horrible pick? I think you're. All right.
This is fuck, marry, kill. So if you think it's a horrible pick, it's either because you think I should have married it and had it every single day, or I should have killed it and never had it again.
Or it could just not be in your FMK
Or,
list.
sure, I guess that's true. There is the option to just
There's a
exclude
lot of
entirely.
dishes in Thanksgiving. You don't have to choose one.
That's true. That's true. Wait, I mean, is there a runner-up though?
For
find out.
what?
We'll find
do you
out next
mean?
round. Let's see
Alright.
what other
Yeah.
options we've got.
All right, we got to jump into the Mary section. So this is the one you're gonna have it. We're saying you're gonna have it every day for the rest of your life. You don't have to have
Obviously,
every
this
meal.
is not
That's a
this is
lot.
not legally binding. You don't have to. But
This is legally
you would
binding.
be
So
willing
going
to.
forward. As of tomorrow, you have to have this at least once a day, but it's got to be one of the Thanksgiving dishes. So
It
Two Pop,
does.
what do you got for us? What are you marrying?
I don't think this is a controversial take, but green
It's gonna
beans.
be knowing you.
Wow.
Yeah, honestly, a horrible pick.
That is a very controversial take. I'm not surprised by Mr. Eats Broccoli Raw.
Green beans.
I mean, it's so. First of all, you're a hypocrite because it's a bean. So fuck off.
Listen, but it doesn't have the same texture as like pinto or
I
black
do wanna-
or lima
No,
or any of those
obviously-
things you have to
I wanna
bite
clarify.
into.
obviously joking.
I want a clarification because we've established already that you have to pick a specific dish. So what is the presentation? What specific
It's-
dish? Are you talking about the
It's
casserole?
green
or
bean
you-
casserole. It has to be green bean casserole. That's the
No.
dish.
No.
So what is your
are you
dish?
talking
What
about?
is the presentation?
That's not why did we had to pick a presentation?
Yeah. Well, when you're at Thanksgiving, how is green beans presented to you? No one just
All
throws a
sorts
bunch of
green
green beans
beans.
at.
Yeah, there's
What do
green
you
bean
mean?
casserole.
What do you mean? All
There might
sorts of
be-
green beans.
There might be
No,
I don't know how they're cooked.
at
dude.
your
Just
at
green
your
beans, bro.
Thanksgiving. No. What is?
We have 3 options. And
What?
I choose the ones that are
You have
just
green.
green
You
beans.
did not have green beans 3 ways at your
Oh
Thanksgiving.
no! Hold on. I'm willing
don't
to
know
accept that your
I do
Thanksgiving
know
comes 3 ways. I want to
You've
know
never
what
known
are the 3 ways. We talked about the casserole, but everybody knows the casserole. What are the other options?
Yeah. What else?
Maybe
is
what
there?
are they steamed? I don't know. What did
No
how do
one
people?
no one's putting steamed.
I don't know.
fucking
That's
green
what I'm
beans on your
saying, dude.
table.
You dumbass. I don't
What else-
know how people cook green beans. I don't cook
Oh,
them.
what else is
Just
like,
eat
when you-
'em.
when you scoop it? Is it just green bean or is it?
Yeah,
is
dude.
it-
I would
there's-
just eat green beans. What are you
That's
talking
not
about?
the
I'll
question.
eat
The
green beans
question is
raw.
on your Thanksgiving table. What is there? Is there
If
just
you
a
want
pile
me
of
to
green
say I'll
beans?
eat green bean casserole
Yes,
that
I want
every
you to say
day,
that.
then
No.
that
I obviously want you to
that's-
say that.
I know you want me to say that, dumbass. And if I did, then I'll tell
But
you. Then sure.
you're not telling me that there's 3 different versions of green bean on your Thanksgiving table.
What
That'd
are
be
cooked
crazy.
green beans? What are like grilled green beans? Grilled?
Grilled.
Grilled would be
I don't know what
dope.
it is.
I think it's steamed. I think is probably.
No, I
a thing,
want
but they
grilled.
don't make it for Thanksgiving.
Grilled.
No.
You don't know that.
Grilled.
You know my grandpa?
I know your grandpa's not pulling out the grill to throw green beans on
You don't
there.
know that, dude.
I do know that.
You don't know that.
I 100% know that.
You don't know that.
Because no one does that. That's one
Wouldn't
of the
they
reasons.
just fall through the grates of a grill? Like
Well,
what?
don't be. You put it on tinfoil, bud. Come on.
Ugh. Disgusting.
They actually have cages now that you can put on your grill.
Those cages are actually pretty sweet.
Yeah, I know.
At that point, it's not really grilled. It's just what
Grilled,
cooked.
stuff-
It's just roasted.
Flame
It's
broiled.
just cooked on a grill. You just
Listen,
hate to call that grilling.
You can't. First of all, stop it. I'm not letting you do this to me. I chose
What?
green beans, and that's what
You,
it's.
you chose green
You
bean
chose
casserole.
fucking turkey. No, you chose fucking turkey. I'm choosing
Yeah,
green beans.
I'm sticking with
So
my
that's
real
where
choice.
it stops.
Okay, but
And that's
wait.
where
I think we
I'm-
all
no,
understand.
no.
Everybody's turkey is the same. At Thanksgiving, it is a roast turkey. It is a full turkey roasted
as
in
you
the
said,
oven.
Not true. I've had turkey lasagna, and he chose that. He said
Okay,
all
but
turkeys.
we
fucking
all-
lasagna at
Okay, let's go back in
Thanksgiving.
time. Jeeves, what version? What was the preparation of your turkey?
Didn't say.
It was,
I'm asking him.
chunks. Of course, it was slices of turkey
Yeah,
meat.
it was sliced
Oh,
meat.
is it
that
grilled
was
or is it
roasted.
deep
It was
fried or is it
roasted.
roasted or
I
is
think
it?
they put it in
Oh,
that weird
so you're okay with
cylinder.
so you're okay with fried turkeys.
Yeah. Yes. No,
Interesting.
actually, that'd be crazy. That'd be fucking wild if someone fried
So all
their turkey.
turkeys.
Yeah. Again, I will happily omit all turkeys in my
allowed.
life.
I think I just want to
turkey dish.
I want to reiterate the
still fine with
spirit.
that.
I want to reiterate the spirit of this game. The Mary is not supposed to be the winning thing. It's supposed to be a torturous game because you have to marry and every day eat a thing that you
Are
might
you gonna
like.
eat green beans every day?
Bro, you
No, I
you
was
gotta
gonna,
relax
I
on
was
that.
gonna
Yes.
kill
So what are
green
you
beans.
judging for? Yes, what are you judging me for?
I'm not judging you. I'm saying the point of the game
All
is
right,
not
fine.
that you pick the thing
Fine,
you
what
like.
I'm gonna choose. All right, what I'm
I'm
gonna
judging
choose
you.
is a specific dish. It's
Yeah, obviously.
perfectly cooked green
Swear to
bean
God. You
casserole
say-
with
okay.
with perfectly crispy onion straws on top.
Thank
Perfect
you.
temperature.
That's all anyone's asking for.
100% all perfect ideal temperatures every single day of my life, cooked from somebody else not involved in my life that I don't have to pay, and it's going to be the specific dish on the nicest plate that I can find.
Amazing.
And it's going to be exactly one perfect serving every single day just to top off my meals. That's what
I'm
That's
so
too
happy.
bad. Why was that so hard?
Well,
And I'm just glad you picked a version that isn't healthy because I
I
feel
just-
like you were going for
this
Mr.
is
Healthy.
The correct version.
I just
for
had
the
to tell you
record.
what was in my head. I didn't want to explain it. It was a lot of words. You made me do it.
I thought it turned out great. You should have done that out the
That's what
gate.
I'm saying.
We can live now. We can move on.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
had a
No
feeling.
one will question
That's
that.
why
'cause
I
of
I
course that's what
didn't
you should have
want
chose.
you to die.
Yeah,
That's really what
Whoa.
it came down to.
intense. Okay.
Well,
I'm
I hope
up.
you're appreciative.
So,
You
all
guys really
the,
forced that out of me. That was really
I
nice
know.
of you. That was
we
really
really
extremely
are
bullying.
monstrous.
we're gonna bully you again next round. I can already tell. Uh,
No, you won't.
so you laid out all the reasons, Pants Man, and some combination of two pops of why you should choose, like kind of a muted taste, something that's not crazy to marry. I got news for you guys. I am totally marrying the sweet potato with marshmallow dish. I fucking love that thing.
Get
I
out of
fucking
here.
love that thing.
Get out of here.
I don't know why it only shows up once a year in my life. I fucking love it.
Yeah, I get it.
Sometimes I scrape off just the marshmallow too, for the record, two pops. I want
Never
you
had
to know
it.
that.
You can't
Never.
eat that every single day. There's
disgusting.
no way you'd eat that every single
Sounds
day.
disgusting. What are
I
you,
would
a child?
I would absolutely eat it every day over green
Sounds like you're a
beans.
child.
I am a child. Every time you eat it too, you kind of feel like a child. It's still, I would do it every day. No question. I fucking love it.
You're not wrong. I mean, it's objectively delicious. It's wonderful.
It's the reason when my sister showed up with pecans thing, which again was like objectively better, I was still so mad.
Here's my problem with you choosing that. I mean, not you choosing it, but here's why I would not have chosen it. I feel like it's such a
emphasized you.
specific you motherfucker. The taste is so specific, and it's clearly a dessert,
Yeah.
and it's
100%.
so you
100%. It's one of those things that shows up in the non-dessert portion of the meal when it's clearly a
clearly
dessert.
dessert. I can't eat it with the rest of the Thanksgiving meal. I have to have it separately
Whoa.
as dessert because.
Wait, what? You can't do that.
What do you mean?
That's not what it doesn't show up then.
What are you talking about?
It shows up on the table. You can't have it. You have to have it with the rest of the plate.
I will. Okay, this might be both that and cranberry sauce. I will not eat until it's dessert time. I'll have it with the pie
What?
because it's too
What?
sweet.
Wait, so
It clashes with the rest of the meal.
So the way you guys do Thanksgiving, you have pie like normal people, yeah?
Yes.
Is the start on the table with the rest of the food?
Oh, so your family does things very differently than mine. You have this weird.
I think my family does it normal, from what I'm hearing.
You have this weird Norman Rockwell thing where it's all on the table. We do a buffet style.
Wait, what?
Same.
All the food is set out in the kitchen on a long table,
Okay.
and you go through and you grab what you want, and then you sit down at the eating table and you eat. That's what we call it. We don't call it a dining table. We call
And
it
you go back up whenever you want, right?
If you want a second, you get a second. And worst case scenario, if somebody has put away all the leftovers in the fridge, if there are cranberries and sweet potatoes that I want, I just open the fridge and grab.
Wait a minute. So this is you guys do it wrong, but that's fine because Lil Fuse's family does this way too. So I've been exposed to it.
So because it's the right way.
You're supposed to eat family style on the table because that's what Thanksgiving's for. But whatever,
it's
fine.
worse.
You do it wrong.
Sounds terrible.
That's a terrible way to do it.
I don't care about that part.
How many people are at your Thanksgivings?
A fuckload.
Jeeves.
We
No. What do you mean a shitload? What does that mean? Like 7?
No,
a shitload. Well, actually, officially, if you were to look it up in the metric system, a shitload equals 7.
I knew it.
We've peaked at like 27. I'm not going to count it out. That's
so you can't have all the food just sitting on the table you're eating at. That's impossible. There's no tables that big.
You combine 3 tables together. Everyone knows that.
Sounds like a nightmare. How do you just have to wait your turn for everything you want to eat?
No, you have to have a horrible coordination of the passing system.
Dude.
You always
First of all, no pants. I just think, like, do you understand, like, the difference, like, when, like, apes turn to humans? I feel like they're still struggling to, like, understand that, like, that step, like, that boundary.
They still think they need to stick a stick in the ground and pull out ants. They haven't discovered fire yet.
Right. It's like, dude, you realize, like, all of the tools are there. You guys have everything there. You don't have to be doing what you're doing, right?
It's this important dance that you do where someone
so do you
gets
feed
held
it?
up.
Do you feed it to everybody? Like, do you feed the food to everybody too? Or are you like,
no,
I'm thankful for you?
Do you envision him standing over his grandmother and spooning food in her mouth? What do you mean?
At this point, I feel like, his
would
importance.
Never. She would feed me if anything.
Would you accept it?
Yeah, I mean, if my grandma.
Then I'm gonna talk to her.
Of course.
I'm gonna talk to her this week.
All right, we're wildly off the rails. I just wanted to make my initial point.
The important thing I wanted to get to is the pie available when the rest of your food is?
No, the pie comes out later.
That's why it's crazy what you're saying.
It's available all times.
That's crazy, but that's a different matter. The fact that you delay the cranberry sauce and the sweet potato with marshmallow for when the pie shows up is super wild.
It's fine. I understand it's wild. I'm saying that for me,
that's you being
the sweetness,
regardless of how you do it.
It's fine. I don't care. I'm saying the sweetness is clashing with the rest of the meal. So
you're
me,
correct, but like it's out when the food's out.
I know. I don't care. I'm just telling you. What I'm telling you is that it clashes. So I feel like you are forfeiting every other wonderful dessert that exists because every day you have to have for dessert a sweet potato pie.
Not hearing a problem.
Okay.
Also, I will eat. I don't have to separate it. I'll just eat it with the rest of the food.
You're weird.
Separate.
All right, Muscle V. What are you marrying?
I'm gonna say mashed potatoes.
I think that's the obvious answer. It's crazy that it made it to 3.
It is.
I like mashed potatoes fine. They're the worst form of potato. There are so many better versions of potato.
But it is the Thanksgiving potato.
It is.
And
yes.
And it's clearly the right answer because of the things you can do with potato.
Didn't you choose sweet potatoes last round?
Yeah, that is funny.
To fuck, yeah. I'll fuck with sweet potatoes.
You're having sweet potatoes once a year, but you're having mashed potatoes every other day.
Well, mashed potatoes.
You guys are disgusting.
I feel like you can have both. You can have both. It's fine.
No, but to be clear, like we're talking about mashed potatoes, so it's not like he can have fries. He's got to have mashed potatoes. He's got to have that bland,
I can have fries
version
too.
of. You can, but you also have to have fucking mashed potatoes. Who wants that after a delicious,
I can have
perfect
fries
golden
too,
fry?
super fun counter. I just sniped a guy. I don't know if he's dead yet, though.
No.
Okay. Mashed potatoes is the obvious answer, despite the fact that you said sweet potato. I think
The
that's
the only reason it's the obvious answer is because it's so bland and boring that it will never offend any dish you're having with it.
Well, yeah, and I think you have to put gravy on it. Are we agreeing to that?
I prepared a list for each round because I didn't know what would be claimed. Gravy is on my kill list.
Well, that's wildly irrelevant to this combo.
I know. I'm just saying, gravy, nah.
You can do like a garlic mashed potato. It doesn't have to be just gravy. That's why I just said mashed potatoes, because you can have different options.
Well, that's what. But the
no, that's not the game we're playing. You picked plain mashed potatoes, and those are what you're eating. You don't get to put garlic or cheese or anything in it. You're stuck with mashed potatoes.
You can add stuff after the baking process for sure. Yeah. I don't think that's a problem.
I'll throw bacon in it. I'm good.
I think that's fine, but I think you do have to have gravy on it if that's what you do at Thanksgiving.
That's true. I guess
that's fine. So I'll have gravy, mashed potatoes with bacon and garlic.
Again, the garlic's added after. You can't cook that in.
Right.
You just have to throw chunks of garlic on top, which I still would do for the record.
Daily?
Which part?
You garlic?
What do you
garlic daily?
I would do. No, I wouldn't do garlic daily. I'm saying you could add it as a move.
Why couldn't I just add everything with my green bean casserole afterwards?
You absolutely can. No, as long as it's not baked in, you can totally throw on cheesecake on top of your green bean casserole. I don't care.
Yeah, you can have other things in your everyday meal.
But I just wanted
one of the things on your plate.
Like whatever green beans are, normal green beans that are cooked.
Yeah, that's not
what you picked.
I still want to go back to that because you guys forced me out of it. It is a Thanksgiving dish.
No, it isn't. No one's just
I think it could be. All you had to do was say,
"You guys are so
plain steamed green beans." If that's what's on your dish,
dude. Pull up.
No, you did.
Let's go.
You definitely.
I said steamed green beans, and you guys ripped on me.
But we asked you if that's on your Thanksgiving table, and you never confirmed it.
Because it isn't. Because obviously it isn't.
You said, "I don't know how they make it."
Oh,
how do you cook the turkey?
I'm not responsible. Right. You think people are going to give me that responsibility? Come on,
Pants man. What are you marrying? You've talked
so
very down on marriage. You think this is the ultimate punishment from what I've gathered.
That speaks a lot about me.
Yes.
I have so many things I want to say. So many options to choose from. None of the things on my list were things you picked.
Wow.
I'm gonna stick with. I'm gonna go with corn. So my mom made.
I can't believe you didn't say turkey. First of all,
because I want to have turkey different ways. I don't want just roast turkey. So specifically,
can you change it afterwards? That's all he just said. You can choose roast turkey and then be like, "Well, I also want to add bread after I cook it."
No, you can. After you cook it, you can throw it.
No. You have to understand. Lunch meat turkey and turkey burger are not in any way, shape, or form the same thing as a roast turkey. Those are different.
That would
things.
be cheating. Yeah, right.
That's very different than adding garlic to already cooked mashed potatoes.
Fair enough.
Uncooked garlic too, I think, is important.
You put garlic powder, that'd work.
Yeah, that wouldn't work, but you could do it.
So specifically, because I've been hard on the you have to be specific. I won't just say corn. My mom makes this.
I think of all the things, I think just a pile of corn is something that does show up on our table.
You probably could stop there, but I don't want to because this version of corn is so good. I can't. She calls it Swiss corn. It's like a cheesy corn. It's like a creamy, cheesy corn. Oh my god! And like the top gets all like
what?
Like a browned cheese on top.
What kind of cheese are we talking about?
Well, technically Swiss, but I think she also puts cream cheese in there.
Oh, that's why she calls it Swiss corn.
Yeah.
Oh, so high tech.
Yeah.
I hate
so
Swiss cheese, but I don't know about it cooked into corn. I've not had this.
What's wrong with corn?
I feel like
I don't believe that.
I feel like you don't need your cheese with corn. I feel like corn's good on its own without cheese.
It is. I would have been very smart to just say like salt, pepper, a little butter, and
Yeah, that's all you need.
Yeah, that does show up on the Thanksgiving table for
that
sure.
would have been a very wise choice.
But I respect that you're going.
I'm
Specific.
going hard. I put cheese in everything. I would add cheese even if it came. If you gave me corn like that, I would be like, "Where's the cheese to sprinkle on top?"
The rough idea of it sounds. I wouldn't go Swiss cheese, but the idea sounds good. I mean, obviously, I've had cheese with corn, and it's great.
Swiss cheese is one of my least favorite of the major cheeses, and
yeah, it's horrible.
I still fucking love this. I think it's because it's like a sprinkling of Swiss and like a ton of cream cheese. So I think what she does.
Okay, I can respect that.
Yeah,
cream cheese covers a lot of holes in a dish. We eat so much fucking corn. It's like one of the 4 things my daughter will eat. So we have vegetable wise. So we have it like every other day, and it's fine. I think that's probably the best one of this round.
Oh my gosh, that is the nicest thing you've ever said to me.
Well, I thought you were gonna say turkey, so I was prepared to bag on you.
All right, now we're on the final round. Kill. Who do you never want to eat?
2 Pops, what are you killing?
The cranberry sauce.
The cranberry sauce. I think
never even had it once in my life yet.
What? Oh,
you've never even tried it?
No, no
is
reason.
Is it on the Thanksgiving table or?
Yeah,
no?
All the time.
Oh, you should try it.
Now, out of curiosity, what do they bring to your table? Is it the gelatinous?
First of all, they don't bring
thing?
anything. No, I don't know. There's way too many other things to try. I would never try it.
So you've never even noticed the cranberry sauce. You don't even know what it looks like.
It's just yeah, no. Why would I eat that?
But I really do want to know. Is it the thing that comes in a can that's like weird and gelatinous, or is it like somebody cooked it?
Yes.
I don't know.
You would know. You would know if
No,
they
I
had
don't.
a
really don't.
I don't think that's true. You might not know.
No, I have no idea.
Unless you see it come out of the can, that's the only time you're gonna know for sure.
Yeah,
I don't
know.
It's shaped like a can when it comes out.
Well, yeah, but a normal person will then smooth it into whatever container you're putting it into.
Oh, that's not what my family does. They just
I
put
would
it out.
assume that's what my aunt does. I would assume that's what my aunt does. I really have no idea because like
you should try it.
My aunts are pretty big into like cooking and stuff like that. So they easily could be.
They probably make their own.
Yeah, I wouldn't be
shocked. It's a very similar taste, but
I can respect killing the cranberry sauce, especially if it's the canned stuff that you get. I will say that I, a few years back, started making a maple bourbon cranberry sauce, which I think is wonderful and delicious and a nice little addition to the menu. And my family's like, cool, thanks for bringing that. We're still doing the can, though, right?
Oh, you should send me a can of it. Send me a can. I'll Venmo you. I'll try it out. That'll be the first cranberry sauce I ever try.
Are you asking me to can my homemade sauce, or are you asking me to send you a can of pre-bought sauce?
No, I can buy that at Walmart.
I was gonna say.
No, yours.
Even better.
If I was gonna try a cranberry sauce for the first time, I might as well try yours, right? Especially if you're saying it's that good.
Pants man, send him one of
Why
each.
would I try regular?
If you can tell the difference.
First, I have to buy a canning machine.
See, now that's the type of that. Now that is the type of blind taste test I would do. I would love to do a blind taste test on camera. First time ever trying cranberry sauce. No pants versus store-bought Walmart can.
I mean, I'm not opposed to that game.
All right,
I'll do it.
If you, I'll go halvesies on you with that canning machine. You can own it.
All right. Well, that was a good one. I think that was a fair choice. I think that's a non-controversial kill.
Yeah, absolutely. I think that's the obvious one for sure. Okay, let's get into it, gents. What am I killing? All right. I'm gonna try one, and it's okay if you guys veto it.
Whoa.
This is a I hope highly specific dish to me.
Oh no, I'm so scared.
To my family.
You might be taking mine.
I doubt it. So there's an infamous dish in my family. It's called it's been a while now. I don't even know if I have the right name anymore. We call it 5 Cup.
Well,
Do you guys know what
no,
this is?
I have no clue what this could be.
5 Cup.
So I think I'm gonna describe it now. You guys tell me if this is anything like you've experienced at Thanksgiving. The important thing is it's a very white dish. It's the whitest thing that we have on the table.
Do you mean it's whiter than mashed potatoes, or you mean it's
yeah.
like white in the cultural sense, like white people?
No, in the color.
Oh,
It's the physically whitest thing you could see on a table. It's got 5 ingredients. I don't know all 5, but I know 3 of them, which is going to be good enough, I think. It's the 3 of the 5 ingredients is marshmallow.
oh,
Good.
What is up with your family?
Just wait. Just let the.
Do you guys all? Why don't you guys just
Wait.
have like fucking bonfires and just?
Wait, do you want to know?
marshmallows?
Do you want to
Please let me
know?
finish this.
I will
You
let
guys
you
don't
finish.
need to eat marshmallows on Thanksgiving. if
I will
have
let you
s'more.
finish, but I just want to say, if you've never been to a Jeeves family Thanksgiving, the only thing
I would
that he
never go to
doesn't
a
like
Jeeves.
is the turkey, and it's because the only thing that doesn't have marshmallows on it.
I think I would. I would never go there because no, I just would never go there. Absolutely
It gets way worse for the record.
Great.
Okay.
Starting marshmallow.
Marshmallow is the reason I ever ate it. Okay.
5 cup.
Coconut.
Oh,
Ew.
What?
I'm looking at it right now. It's not even a fucking thing on Google, dude. 5 cup Thanksgiving.
Tangerine.
What?
Tangerine.
Okay,
I
that would give
remember
it
if that-
color though. That would give it
Hey,
color.
but it's
Marshmallow.
covered in I think it's mayonnaise or some shit. It's whatever the fruit is, it's covered in white
Oh,
sauce of some
it's
kind.
fruit salad.
Yeah, I think we called it 5 cup salad. I
I'm
think that
looking
does make
at it.
sense.
I'm looking at it.
Does it
Alright,
look? does
So it
look
looks
right?
like it's sour cream as
Okay,
well in there.
that would track.
You
So-
can also
Makes
use
sense.
Greek yogurt instead. Pineapples.
The
Pineapples
internet
is
is-
the other thing you're missing.
We didn't do
Googled it.
pineapple. We definitely
sorry.
did an orange fruit.
This says 5 cup salad and in parentheses ambrosia salad, which I have heard of ambrosia salad.
Oh,
That's
it's
weird.
this like this looks disgusting. Yeah, I would never choose this. This is almost like
It looks
like what
horrible.
cranberry sauce looks like almost. Like
If
I
if
would never
cranberry
eat
sauce
this.
went bad, yeah, that's what. This
Okay,
Yeah, I would never
I'm-
eat any of this.
I'm on a
Like-
recipe here. Which I actually I've never had it. I would be open to trying it. It might be okay. But let me just give you the first 4 ingredients, which I'm on board with. Mini marshmallows, crushed pineapple, mandarin oranges, and sweetened coconut. The
Sure
5th
it's-
ingredient is a no-brainer. No-brainer what you should include. And they go very weird with it in this recipe. I would say add some cream cheese and you are golden. It's going to be light and fluffy and wonderful and tasty.
Absolutely no cream cheese in this dish.
Instead, they put sour cream.
Yeah,
in
I
this
think
That's a
recipe.
weird
That sounds
option.
right.
That is a weird
That sounds like
option.
what we had,
It's fucking weird, man.
and it's a wild taste. It's
It would have to be.
because I remember as a kid, like I would put it on my plate and then just pick out the marshmallows, and even then it would be like covered in the whatever the white sauce is. It was horrible.
Sour cream.
Interesting.
Wow.
So,
Okay.
So do you guys accept that one?
That's a valid kill. I mean,
It's obviously about kill. The question is, do you accept it as a Thanksgiving dish?
Yeah, because dude, what I'm telling you is, I bet you my family has that at Thanksgiving. I'm pretty sure I've seen it.
I don't
look out for
understand.
it.
I don't understand why you are so like. Do you just not pay attention to what's on the table? Like, you have no idea what's on your. You're like, they might have it.
I have a really so I'm confused about you guys because like obviously like every family's different. My family's like very big. I have a lot of different foods there. There's enough foods for me to like only eat the foods I like, and I'll be very full and take a nap and then eat seconds.
That's true.
Very
I
fine.
don't
Like,
pass on any dish on Thanksgiving.
I think it's worse because like I have a lot of cousins and things like that enjoy those foods. Like, why would I even bother?
No, I
First of
don't think
all-
it's weird to skip something that doesn't appeal to you. I think it's weird that you don't notice what is there. You're like, they might have that. I don't know. I don't pay attention. I just grab the turkey and the
also
green
it's
beans and
different
I'm
things.
done.
Like I have family from like Brazil, Like that's
What?
My aunt is from Brazil.
What?
Yeah, she's from Brazil. Dude.
I didn't know that. What?
Yeah. So I have like a lot of different foods and stuff at these things. Like her,
that
like
does
Brazilian
open up
foods.
some doors for sure.
Yeah, I can't choose certain things. But
No,
there's a lot
absolutely
of
not.
like there's a lot of different stuff there. So there's like way too many things. And if I look at it, I'm just like, it doesn't look good. I move. And I'm just like, oh, well, the next thing really looks good. And there's like 6 different meats. So it's like,
Six
there's
meats?
meatball. Yeah, there would be like meatballs,
Oh,
ham,
he's got a
turkey.
Brazilian aunt. You know the
There's
Brazilian
all of the
steakhouses.
foods. That's what I'm saying. Like, there's all of those foods at Thanksgiving. I don't have to choose. Like, there's ham, turkey, meatballs. All
Yeah,
those.
you have a crazy ass Thanksgiving.
That is nuts.
So like, that's what I'm saying. Like, there's not just green bean casserole. There's green bean casserole, or I could just choose regular green beans. I actually never ate green bean casserole until I met Lindsay, and they only do the green bean casserole.
Take a
Whereas
drink
my
for
other,
that.
yeah, thanks. Where my family does multiple green beans. They do green bean casserole and green beans, and because of that, I would be like, that green bean casserole looks fucking nasty. So I never tried it until I met my wife. So
My sister-in-law always volunteers to bring the green beans, and she's a great cook. She usually makes wonderful things, but most years she seems to like try to reinvent the wheel with the green beans. Like I don't think she's settled on one that works. And every year everybody's so polite and will be like, "Oh, these are so great." And every time I'm like, "Oh my god, these are the worst." The first year it was fucking orange flavor. Like all you tasted was orange.
Wait,
it was
eat them
nasty.
raw.
Wait,
She should just give them raw.
orange the
First of all,
fruit.
fuck off. We're not eating them raw. That's insane.
Why? Have you ever eaten raw green beans? They're fantastic.
No, thank you.
That's one of my favorite snacks.
You're a weirdo.
You have
Yeah.
watching
Cool
a
Ranch
very drunk
Doritos
person
are
eating
available?
That is crazy.
Now, the second time I remember.
No,
her
wait.
bringing them,
Wait. Do you mean orange the fruit?
like yes, like there was clearly orange and orange zest in it,
Marinated
and
them in
it
orange peels.
overpowered the flavor. It was all you tasted was orange.
Clearly, I've never
What?
tasted. Like, that sounds crazy as fuck.
The second year was okay. It had bacon in it, which was great.
Okay.
But-
Way better.
But-
Immediately better.
But
got
it
no
also
idea
had a
what this
ton
is.
of soy sauce and sesame oil, which is a very Asian flavor, which is good. It's nothing wrong with that. It just completely clashed with the flavor profile of everything else on the plate. Like it didn't fit. And it just kind of
Right.
didn't work.
I mean, it would work with the bacon. You mean it didn't work with the rest of Thanksgiving?
It didn't work. Yeah, I was like on its own, I could see that version of green beans being fine, but you'd have to have it with like fried rice or something. Like having it with like turkey and mashed potatoes just did not work for me.
Yeah, I can see that.
Yeah.
All right. Muscle V, what are you killing?
So I will be killing the beloved green bean
What?
green bean casserole.
Whoa. That's fine. Yeah.
The sentence
honestly-
I will
I
be
wish
killing the
my-
beloved is just such a
as-
fun sentence, regardless
as
of what you're
much-
going to say next.
As much as I want my sister-in-law to just break down and make a traditional green bean casserole because it would be so much better than what she normally brings, it's fine. I can take leave it.
How many green bean casseroles has she made?
She's never made one. She's made green beans like
Sorry,
several
how
years
many-
in a row.
How many green bean dishes has she made now?
I only remember 2 that struck out as like really bad, but most of the time they're just bland and boring. Like she just put the mushroom sauce or whatever it is, the mushroom soup in it, and like make the casserole with the onions on top. Like do it. So much. It's
Yeah.
delicious. It's so good. But
There's a guy
you're saying
on the
it's not delicious. You don't want it
There's
ever
a
again.
guy on the roof of the building, Grant.
Yeah, I'm looking for him. Okay.
Okay. Well, he's on the roof.
Well, I don't know.
I think. I mean, this is a pretty obvious choice for all the reasons we said that Two Pops' choice was crazy for wanting to marry it. I think killing it makes way more sense.
Well, it's interesting that I feel like Muscle V has firmly established he wants in his life the 2 potato-based things, but also the only thing that's green at Thanksgiving he is done with.
Done.
Well, I think that was the smart thing about Two Pops' answer. Was like he's getting some nutrients no matter what.
Boo.
I don't
Okay,
even.
right.
I'll be honest. I don't really eat too many desserts on holidays.
Oh my God, what?
I just hate you so
Do you
much.
see why he's a villain? Do you see what I'm saying?
Oh, you don't have to convince me.
I write those in my free time. When I want to, not when other people tell me I should.
Fuck you talking about?
I actually love that stance. I'm not beholden to your schedule. I will desert what I want.
That's right.
I'll dessert when I want to.
You go to Walmart at 6 a.m. Their cheesecake is on clearance from the day before.
The fuck?
Horrible. No wonder you hate dessert. Jesus Christ.
Jesus.
It's well, okay. We need to break down why green bean casserole is still a bad choice.
Well,
'Cause I
because
think
it's objectively,
So
of all
you're
the ways to eat green beans, that is the only version that's worth eating.
Would you eat
not
it outside of
true.
Thanksgiving? Yeah, we know, bud.
I literally could eat green beans with every single meal.
You're the worst.
No,
You tell me a meal that green beans doesn't go with.
Every
a
meal.
breakfast, any breakfast ever.
All right. That's fair. But any lunch or dinner. They can go with anything.
No, that's the answer. Any lunch or dinner also. I would not eat green beans if I could help it. They're always
It's on
either
you, not
like
me.
if it's
They're
a
good
casserole.
It's on you,
fine.
not me. They're a perfect side.
They're really boring and flavorless and terrible.
I wish I enjoyed
You,
it more.
dude, you chose. Well, you didn't choose turkey, but you love turkey. Turkey is the exact same, but a meat.
Everyone's stunned you didn't choose turkey.
Turkey
listen,
has flavor.
How many vegetables
No,
that
it
you know
doesn't.
have amazing
No, it
flavor?
doesn't.
How many vegetables?
Peas.
amazing
Peas are fuck.
flavor.
I would eat peas every meal.
I like broccoli.
If I had to.
Well, I'm glad that you said that because to think that peas have the most flavor is just.
That's what they used for the Impossible Burger to give it flavor. They're like, we have to use only vegetables. Obviously, we're putting peas in this.
I actually think peas are pretty gross, and I'd rather have green beans than peas. But
Jesus,
Well,
But
because
broccoli's
green
good.
beans are probably like
broccoli is.
broccoli is my go.
Are you talking about only the bushy part of broccoli? Because
Yes.
that part's good. The fucking the stalk is
What?
horrible.
The stock is completely fine. I don't know
Yeah,
what you're talking about.
If you
It's
hate
fine.
yourself, yeah. If you love masochism, sure, it's great.
Do you think I do?
Yeah, I
yes,
do.
you just said you don't like desserts unless it's on
That's why I'm a
clearance at the
champion.
Costco.
Good guys take the pain when they need to take the pain for the guy that can't. All
What are you
right.
talking
So,
about?
When
What does
when
this have to
Jeeves,
do with anything?
I'll take that.
Oh, the stalk of broccoli is honest to God. It's like one of the worst things you could
You know,
possibly
when
eat.
Jeeves is laying there on the ground saying, "I can't handle any more
I
broccoli,"
can't.
I'm
I
saying,
can't
"I'll
eat any
take
more
that.
broccoli stems.
I'll take that for you."
2 pop steps up.
Because-
He's like, I will stalk you.
Because I
got you,
enjoy it.
buddy.
'Cause it makes me
Yeah,
feel
dude,
good.
Psychopath.
That's right.
Love it. All right, Pants Man. What are you killing? What
All
what
right.
are you don't have anything left, so I don't know what you're gonna choose.
So this one, you might treat this the same way you said ambrosia salad or five cup or whatever you said.
I said 5
Um,
cup. You said
you were-
ambrosia, and then you said you've heard that before, which is
I've
crazy.
heard of ambrosia, but
That's weird. That's
You were
weird.
you were saying that you weren't sure if we would count it because it's not like a traditional Thanksgiving dish. I
Yeah,
would
I
say
would-
it's
I would
fine
agree
because
with
it's on your Thanksgiving table. This is one
Yeah.
I've never heard of any other family having this, but
Okay.
they bring it every goddamn year to mine. It's
Better be
called rutabagas. Have you ever had rutabagas?
What is that? What the wait? Rutabaga. Why do I?
It's a root vegetable.
Yeah. Oh, it's like
It's like a
potato,
turnip.
right?
It's
Yeah.
more like a turnip, but it is potato-y. It's in the potato family-ish, but it's more of a turnip than a potato.
Okay, we actually made rutabagas recently. They're actually very good.
Well, not the way my family makes them. I find them very bitter and unpleasant, and just they're kind of mashed, sort of half mashed. They're just awful and unpleasant. And
Hipster potato, the hipster mashed potatoes. Is that what,
What?
they are? The hipster style mashed
Yes,
potatoes.
I think so. I think that's correct.
For the people who are
Are
like,
they
well,
hipster?
we're not gonna make mashed potatoes this year. We're gonna make rutabaga.
We're gonna make rutabagas.
We're
First
gonna
of
make
all, there would
mashed
be riots.
rutabaga.
There would be riots.
We're gonna make
No,
mashed rutabaga.
I don't think it's hipster. I've never heard of it being a thing anywhere at all. I think it's, if anything, an old lady thing because it's only my one aunt who insists on bringing it.
I think it's a British. I think they have more rutabaga than
That
potatoes.
could be.
Swedish. It says it's a Swedish turnip.
Okay,
Googled it.
Okay.
fair enough.
As the IT guy, as the senior IT guy, I did Google that for you right away.
You're the senior intern. You're head of IT. It's
Oh.
very different.
Does that mean I can hire my own?
Yeah,
You
I
can
mean,
hire
you don't have a budget, but you can hire whoever you want.
Interesting. I'll keep that in
But
mind.
yeah, that's my answer, Rutabaga.
Yeah. Oh, wait, you have this at Thanksgiving every year.
Every
And
year,
it's mashed rutabaga, you're saying?
I would say every year.
Yeah. What? Yeah. How is it prepared? That's true.
It is. It's lumpier than a mash, but it's kind of like, I think it must be boiled down and just kind of, it's like a goopy sort of thing. It's like a lumpy mashed potato, but
But
it's
by
Like
call
no
it-
pants is making it sound more disgusting.
Yeah.
than
It's,
it is.
it's definitely just.
I feel like
mashed
he's trying to make it
rutabaga.
sound worse than it is.
it's not good.
First of all, it's boiled down. That's how you make mashed potatoes.
Right? No, I'm not judging the preparation. I'm not
appreciate that
trying to make
effort.
it sound bad. I'm saying that
Right,
the
but
You should have
flavor
been.
of the thing.
It's mashed potatoes, but with rutabaga.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm not trying to make it sound worse than it is. I just
False.
don't like the taste of it.
Clearly described it horrifyingly, even though it's just potato. All right. Yeah, I think we accept that, right?
Yeah, that's good.
I think it's a mistake too, because rutabaga is actually really good. I think we spiralized it and put some spices in there, but it was delightful.
Well, I mean, the next time I'm in your neck of the woods, you'll have to make me some rutabagas. We'll have to see if I don't like my aunt's preparation or if I just don't like that vegetable.
Well, they're seasonal, so you have to come in the right season, which I don't remember which one it is. I think it's fall, but I don't know that.
I think it would have to be. Well,
Why?
how would they
it's
be
on your
making?
Thanksgiving dish?
Do you think my aunt is like buying rutabagas in the spring and just like hoarding them?
Well, it's best in a season. You can get every food all year round.
Well,
now.
okay.
It's just buying the shitty ones. That's all.
All right.
Well, I think we've done it. We fucked, married, and killed some Thanksgiving dishes. I don't think any of us did a good job looking back.
I don't know if you took notes. Should we go
course I took
through should we go through a real quick rundown of everybody's fuck, marry, kill?
Sure. So
Also,
two pops.
every episode I've been on has went past midnight. Just so you guys know,
I don't think
every
this one's
single
going to.
episode goes
I think we can get it done quickly.
6 minutes. You're
So
saying
two
what
pops.
were my
Two pops. You fucked stuffing. You married green beans, and you killed cranberry sauce. Does that sound
Correct.
accurate?
Yes,
I'm sorry.
possible.
You married green bean casserole. It
because
was
I
with-
had to because I was
onion.
raped. I was raped into it. Yeah.
it was
I
a
was raped.
non-consensual marriage. It was an arranged marriage, but it happened.
Yeah. Well, yeah. However you want to
All
call
right.
it.
All
I
right.
wrote down casserole, so it
It
happened.
wasn't my choice. Yeah. Correct.
I obviously fucked turkey, married sweet potato with marshmallow, and I, of course, killed. What the hell did I write? What did I kill? Oh, 5 Cup. Yeah, of course.
Have you won any weeks?
I don't win any weeks.
Oh, okay, that makes sense.
No one votes for me.
I was gonna say.
And it won't
Muscle-
start today.
Muscle B, you fucked sweet potatoes with marshmallow. You killed mashed potatoes.
Nope,
And
nope.
You,
Nope,
I
he
married-
married.
sorry,
man.
married-
No, he married mashed potatoes.
and you
Otherwise, it's
killed-
wild.
You killed green bean casserole.
Correct.
You're right. Sorry, I got excited.
Wait.
And then-
Have you had green bean casserole?
Oh my god.
Yeah, it's disgusting.
Okay,
No,
as long
it's
as
not
you've tried it, because I also thought it was disgusting until I tried it, and I was like, "Wow, this is like one of the best foods I've
I
ever
do
eaten."
think it looks a little worse than it is.
Absolutely.
Pants Man, I forgot. You fucked pumpkin pie. You married Swiss corn, and you killed mashed rutabaga.
Swiss corn.
You guys want
I
to
gotta tell you, if
take a
I'm
roast out of
voting, I gotta say of those options, despite the fact that assuming I can't pick my own,
You
obviously,
can't pick your own, obviously.
I would say Two Pops probably had the best showing.
Yeah, I think that's fair. Two
I
Pops. who
also
would you vote
don't
for?
think it's a fair win on my part if I were to win. I think that a good host would have called an audible after, what's his name? How High? Is that what his name is?
Flying
Fine,
high.
Flying High. Yeah, you should have called a serpentine style is what I instantly thought was that I should have
Oh.
went first on the first one, but last on the second one. Completely unfair advantage
Good
for
idea.
no pants. But that's on the host, so I'm not gonna take. I won't use that against myself. So I agree.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, you can't vote for yourself. Whose did you like the best?
Not yours. Yours was terrible. I don't.
That's-
Turkey is not. You have to be able to eat turkey throughout the year. That's.
I didn't ask whose
I
was
also.
the worst.
It's not
Who'd you like
I
the
would just eat
best?
plain turkey. What was Muscle V's thing that he was not into?
He would kill green bean casserole.
The only thing you want to eat
Well,
for the rest of your life.
And the first thing was marshmallow stuff.
A sweet potato with marshmallow, yeah.
I feel like I do this every week, but it's gonna have to be no pants. I'm looking
Whoa.
I'm looking up his Swiss corn. It's Swiss corn casserole. It looks disgusting. I never would try that.
It
I
sounds
would
good.
try regular corn.
I
would
grew up
never-
thinking it was gross because it did look gross, but then when I was like
you're
a
gonna
teenager, I
eat Swiss
tasted it.
corn casserole all the time?
Yeah.
Oh no,
all
not
the
voting for
time.
you.
Yeah.
Muscle V somehow wins, even though he voted for the thing I like least. Yeah.
He killed the thing
how
you
that works.
married. And you're like,
No,
perfect,
because this
fucking
I'm looking
perfect.
at the Swiss corn
He
casserole.
murdered your wife, and you're gonna choose him.
Yeah, I mean, I have to
That's
vote for somebody.
crazy. That's
I
actually
vote for
crazy.
somebody. I'm looking at this food, and this is exactly what I've been telling you guys all night. Is like, if I had the choice between, and this is exactly the situation it might be. I might have this at my Thanksgiving. It looks like something I've seen before, but I also have regular corn right next to it, and I would never choose the one with all the fancy, nasty-looking stuff on top that
Just
someone really
cheese.
put effort into.
Just cheese.
Yeah, I'm not doing that. I'll just take the regular corn.
You're a fucking weirdo. I love all the bad, delicious things that are bad for me at Thanksgiving.
I mean, if I look at objectively between the two of you, like you chose pumpkin pie as your fuck, which I think is incorrect. Sweet potatoes
Why?
with mash is definitely the right answer. That only shows up on Thanksgiving. You're gonna eat mashed potatoes every day. I'm sure I would like Swiss corn. I wouldn't like it every day. That would obviously be crazy.
I'd probably regret it, but I stand by it.
Yeah, you're underrating rutabaga.
You eat a lot, dude.
And green bean casserole again is only a Thanksgiving dish. I have no problem killing it off. I think Muscle V would win. I am, however, going with the villain two pops.
Ooh.
Yeah, because
Is that
I
my
mean,
So we
obviously
have
my
a
first
we have a
win.
winner.
No, yes, we do. Muscle V, who do you vote for anyway?
I mean, it doesn't matter, but I would probably have said two pops as well.
Oh, okay.
I'm not going
Alright.
to give myself a victory for this because, I think it's the host's fault that I won.
It turns out, two pops, you don't get a vote in this.
Yeah, wildly
you,
irrelevant. No one
I
cares
mean,
about
you
your
did
thoughts.
vote,
Yes,
but you won. You don't get to deny the vote. You don't
You're
get to
cares
literally
about
deny
your
your
thoughts,
holding,
you
you're
fucking
holding me down
intern.
and forcing the win into me, is what you're saying.
Yeah,
That's
that's what we
correct.
do. You should know that by now.
Well,
Remember
the good
green
news-
beans casserole?
I
The
feel
good news is you don't take You don't take Zardom because Muscle V was our champion because he was our fill-in. Boo Boy is still going to be our czar, so you're only like the secondary winner, if that helps.
No,
Thank you.
I won last week fair and square.
Yeah, but you weren't but you didn't take it off the reigning czar because he didn't show up to defend his title. So you were
At some
Like,
It's
point,
a brilliant move.
No.
He never
interim
shows
champ.
up. He never loses his
well,
title.
he's got to lose his title. You
At some
don't
point,
show
he
up
gets
for the
stripped,
week.
right?
Yeah,
At
he
some
gets
point, he
stripped.
gets stripped.
Only you, two pops. You're the only one that we
This is
stripped
already a
down.
new
And
season, dude.
he usually he won it this season. You gave him the win actually. So
Seasons have I been on?
you've only been on season 3.
So it's-
You debuted into the second episode of season 3.
why don't you guys?
we didn't
have-
want to start the
Why don't you
season
guys
with a
say
new character.
COD Daddies season 3 episode 6? That should be in the title.
We decided randomly to number every episode, but and even though we choose to call them seasons, we don't restart the numbering process with a new season.
Oh,
So
Fair point though.
I mean, I respect these things.
why?
Yeah. It's episode 57, but it's season 3, of course.
Why do I respect these things?
Yeah, I think it's a fair question.
Make you feel
Because-
good, empathy. I don't know.
Gross.
Because
Uh,
he's eating green bean casserole
I don't think you
every
get
day.
the spirit of this show if you're thinking about empathy.
Listen,
Well, we got to.
I'm a
We
very
got
empathetic person. I put others before myself all the time.
And all you want to do is eat green beans. You're a weirdo. We get
about volunteering, healthy food, donations, charity, and definitely not Jeeves because he's a villain in most avenues of life. But
not here.
I know
brother.
that he likes to try to, use his platform to put others down.
No, just you.
Not sure why.
He's actually. I've never in the history of this show. I've never heard him say a bad word about anyone but you.
Actually, I think that's actually true.
And who's the nicest person you guys have had on this show?
We had that one girl. She was great.
Dang it.
Yeah, sure, her, definitely her.
But what about me?
Hopefully we get her
Which
back.
which
What about
one
two
girl?
pops?
What about two pops? All right, we do
bring that
need to.
fizz, baby.
We got a champion. It's past midnight. We got to go on and get on out of here. Let's go around the horn real quick. Muscle V, what do you have for us?
Yeah, don't eat that stupid green bean casserole.
All right. Pants Man, what do you have?
Only eat that green bean casserole.
What would Boo say?
Oh, I mean, Jubu casserole.
The villain two pops, what do you got for us?
Shake it, pop it, take cover.
Love that. I don't know what that means, but I love that. And I just want to thank all of you that have stuck around with us tonight into the next day. I hope you join us not next week, but probably 2 weeks from now on a Thursday. Until then, we want to remind you that your Thanksgiving may be wildly different, but we can all agree turkey's not really that good. Enjoy it on Thanksgiving. God Daddy's out.